When a man began dating his future wife, he revealed a family story that left her awestruck. There had been no girls in his direct family line in over 130 years. Knowing what she was signing up for, she didn't realize she would be breaking the daughter drought. Every day holds the possibility of something new and exciting. We never know what the future has in store for us, and sometimes the most heartwarming miracles can astonish us when we least expect it. Nothing in life is set in stone, and anything can happen at any time. This couldn't be more true for one West Michigan family, blissfully oblivious to what fate had planned for them. One day, their lives were filled with insurmountable love and joy, thanks to sheer conviction and a wonderful stroke of luck. Here's their incredible story of welcoming a lovely miracle. When Carolyn Clark was still dating her now husband, Andrew Clark, more than a decade ago, he let her in on a family secret. The story was so surprising and unusual that she initially didn't believe it. Wanting to expand their family, Carolyn and Andrew tried again, not knowing what awaited them around the corner. Andrew told Carolyn that his direct family line had not welcomed a girl in way over a century. Dumbfounded and speechless, she tried to convince her then boyfriend that there was always a 50% chance of something like that being true. But seeing Andrew's earnestness, Carolyn knew he was onto something. Later, she confirmed the information from his parents, who told her Andrew's uncles and cousins had daughters, but no girl was in their direct lineage. Eventually, Carolyn, who initially thought Andrew was messing with her, was convinced about his family story. Over time, the duo eternalized their love and exchanged wedding vows, promising to stay together for the rest of their mortal lives. As was the norm with the Clark family, Carolyn and Andrew embraced parenthood and welcomed an adorable baby boy, Cameron Clark. They were thrilled and beyond elated to begin their family life, but the thought of having a daughter never left Carolyn's mind. Somewhere in her head, the Southfield, Michigan, Mom could see a pink streak and knew she had to keep that vision alive. Wanting to expand their family, Carolyn and Andrew tried again, not knowing what awaited them around the corner. But as fate would have it, the Clarks experienced immense heartbreak when they had a miscarriage in January 2021. Although the pain was unbearable, Carolyn and Andrew decided to stay strong for their son, Cameron, and refused to despair. Almost 15 months later, good news knocked on their doors, and they warmly welcomed it. Carolyn recalled, "When we found out we were pregnant, we honestly didn't care if we were having a boy or girl at that point. We just were thankful to be pregnant and just praying for a healthy pregnancy and a healthy baby." But this time, the Clarks wanted to know the baby's gender before birth and had their fingers crossed. Although their assumptions were more inclined toward a boy, Carolyn was set on clinging to her 50% chance. In September 2022, Andrew and Carolyn held a gender reveal party with their close relatives. Although they didn't know the baby's sex before the celebration, their cousin did and baked custom cookies with a surprise frosting inside. Everyone took a bite on a countdown of 3, 2, and 1, holding their breaths as the frosting's color was revealed. Regarding the special moment, Andrew recollected, "So I just assumed it was going to be blue in the center of the cookies, and it'd be another boy in the lineage." Eventually, everyone, including Carolyn and Andrew, jumped and giggled in disbelief because the cookie's center was actually pink. The Clark clan was overwhelmed with joy, and their epic reactions were caught on camera, becoming a sweet memory for the family's yearbook collection. An ecstatic Carolyn recounted seeing everyone shocked when they saw the pink frosting. "It was a very pleasant surprise, but we were all just shocked and in disbelief," she added. Once the initial shock wore off, the couple had to decide on a name for their daughter. It was no easy feat because Andrew admitted he had never considered girls' names. His dilemma was understandable because the Clarks had not welcomed a girl since the late 1800s. On March 17, 2023, Carolyn and Andrew became parents to their sweet baby girl, Audrey Marie Clark. The little one arrived on St. Patrick's Day, breaking the Clark family's 138-year boy streak. Regarding her arrival, Carolyn expressed, "It was just icing on the cake that it was a girl." Andrew and Carolyn couldn't stop gushing over their son, Cameron, who became instantly smitten with his younger sister, smothering her with tender hugs and sweet kisses. The big brother was determined to protect his baby sibling against evil, ready to punch away the bad guys. The Clarks were ecstatic when they saw their 4-year-old son safeguarding their little princess and precious jewel. Carolyn was shocked to welcome her adorable unicorn baby and vowed to give her all the love she deserved. Meanwhile, Andrew was glad his little rainbow girl arrived on an extraordinary day. Instead of repeating history and having another son in his extended family line of boys, the West Michigan man finally became a girl's father. Most importantly, the Clarks got their cutest Lucky Charm, and their story is just about as shocking as it's heartwarming. We hope little Audrey grows up surrounded by love and joy and enjoys learning about her exciting family lineage.